at the Bucks' opening lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, locking down the middle. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
So the Bucks win the tip. Porter with it. Outside, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Rollins. Fires the 3. Second chance effort. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Here's Buzelis. It's Giddey on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Vucevic, a screen on Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, Vucevic knocks down the triple.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. Here's Rollins. Giddey defends. Here's Rollins. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Giddey scanning the floor. White with it. He's against Turner. White, good.
Nice steal by White, coming off that pick, making a play.
The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the take, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He's so well prepared. Vuce can get the shot off no matter what time is on that clock.
And here is Antetokounmpo. "11 feet out. Back to Green. And here's Porter outside. Pass to Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing. And here's Turner from the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Here's Buzelis. Okoro outside. Vucevic, a screen on Green. Here's the 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Bucks trail. Pass to Rollins. And here is Porter. He's guarded by White. Antetokounmpo outside. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Here's Vucevic. Now White. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. White against Porter. Here's Rollins. Banked it in off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's Giddey. Still no points. It's stolen away. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Turner for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Back to Giddey. Pass to White. Vucevic, a screen on Turner. Here's White. And there's another one for Chicago.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Rollins. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's White. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And it's 8 points for Kobe White.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Antetokounmpo outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. With a good chunk of the season in the books, Richard, are you keeping an eye on the trade deadline coming up?
Yeah, it's not too far away to start throwing some of those ideas into the good old trade machine. But I'd like to be respectful to the players and not speculate too much. There's a lot more involved than just moving players.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
The second free throw is good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Now here's White from outside the arc. White missing again. Antetokounmpo against Giddey. Pass to Rollins for three. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Outside Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Rollins. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Giddey.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls. That's good as he hits both shots. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 so far. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Chicago, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins. And, of course, the Milwaukee Bucks. They're just one rung below them.
Checking out the Bulls. They're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Now here's White. Give him 8. Chicago passing it around. From deep, Giddey. And he buries his first look.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Green. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches a 3. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Here's Rollins. Inside. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Brian, back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Antetokounmpo, bam!
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. And here's White from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Here's Rollins, following the 3-point basket by Chicago. Antetokounmpo, left side. Over Buzelis. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Vucevic, a screen on Porter. White, the pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Pass to White. Let's go with a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Back to Giddey. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. Oh, and Turner with a block.
And the offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Buzelis. Okoro outside. To the inside. Vucevic in the post. Turner covers. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Okoro. Takes a 3. And he can't get that one. The Bucks trail. Here's Rollins. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vucevic, the pass to White. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. And that's 13 points for Kobe White.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for the Bulls. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Anthony. Portis with a screen on Jones. Pass to Portis. There's the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Portis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Smith with a screen on Anthony. Outside Herter. Puts up a 3. The dive for the ball. And they'll get another chance. And here's Smith. Still without a bucket. 5 on the clock. Pass to Jones. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Portis. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Harris's shot is good.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Jones feels it out. Closed them in on 2 minutes played here in the second.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Trent. Jacks up a 3. Smith with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Back to Jones. Williams on the wing. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Trent on the wing. Portis the screen. Fires the 3. Trent's shot is off. The Bulls have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Anthony against Jones. Outside Herter to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Portis with a screen on Jones. Kuzma outside. Portis the screen. Anthony Anthony, the pass to Portis. Over Jones. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Herter against Harris. Smith with a screen on Anthony. Lets it fly. Jones misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Kuzma, pass to Anthony. And the shot goes down. Anthony's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Fans, make some noise.
Chicago making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Herter. And it's Josh Giddey in for Dosunmu. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Okoro up top. Outside Jones. Chicago passing it around. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Portis. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Jones misses.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
I just love the ball movement.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside, Williams. Pass to Okoro. Here's Jones. And there's a pick. Shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Green.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Okoro on the wing. Here's Buzelis, defended by Portis. On the wing, Jones. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards. Blocked! When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Pass to Jones. Outside Giddey. Okoro passes to Williams. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 17. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Misses the 3. The Bulls trail by 3. Down low. Williams in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Williams misses. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. Portis outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role. So, there's that.
For Chicago, Vucevic comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Jones. Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Kuzma. Chicago has possession. Vucevic, the pass to White. Launches it. Unable to get that one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Green for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. This one for 3. And it's Giddey missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Turner passes to Rollins. Outside, Green. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive in trying to score.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 17-6 run. Antetokounmpo, right side. Turner passes to Green. Drops in the 3. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Pass to White. White with a screen on Turner. Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 19 points in the game. And now's a good time to look at the league leaders in field goal shooting. The real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
You just have to love how Vucevic has developed his offense. It's a blend of power and finesse. He's very versatile at that end of the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
What makes Vuce so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 21. Giannis throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Outside Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Vucevic in the post. Turner covers. Count that bucket. Vucevic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Bulls trail by 9. Okoro outside. Back to White. Vucevic, a screen on Porter. Lets it fly. And there's another one for Chicago. The Bucks leading by 7. You know, Richard, after some up and down seasons, Kobe White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Hits the trifecta. White's got 18.
Strong response. When you make one on White's team, oh, he's coming right back at you now.
Porter looks it over. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. From downtown. They get it again. Too much Giannis.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Bulls trail by 9. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Giddey. Pass to White from behind the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, White can be an absolute lethal scorer. Once he finds his comfort zone, oh, you're in for a long night.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nails the baby hook. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points now in the quarter. And so it's Milwaukee finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And time to take it back to that first half now. How about what Giannis Antetokounmpo was doing?
Giannis is an absolute freak, a Greek freak, if you want to be literal. He gets what he wants, no matter who's defending him. He's been the difference in the game. But what else is new, Kenny?
I'll tell you what's new. This outfit. What do you think, Shaq?
Diesel approved.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
if you're just joining in. One half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Green, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. Now here's Vucevic, 5 to shoot. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Rollins. Giddey defends. That one goes. Count it. And now it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
White against Porter. White, good. White's got 23 points.
Getting in close and making it count. White showing off his touch.
To the left wing. Rollins passes to Turner. And here's Porter. Pass to Rollins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whoa!
Wow!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Okoro on the wing. Now here's White. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Rollins. Guarded by Okoro. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside for Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists tonight. The Bulls trail by 13. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Check out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are your assist leaders. Josh Giddey, 3rd.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Now Vucevic. 18 points for him. Okoro with the ball. Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Giddey's got 6.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Antetokounmpo outside. Striding in, Giannis.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. And Turner with the block.
That is powerful.
Yes!
Credit kept them from making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And it's Giddey missing. Milwaukee leading by 14. Outside for Porter. Green, a screen. Turner for three. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Turner's got his third bucket of the night.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
There's a screen. Here's Buzelis. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Green, the pass to Rollins. Now here's Porter. He's guarded by White. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. 11 points in the game. Stolen by Giddey. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Okoro. Boom! He jams it straight down.
With his 6'8" length, Giddey can be disruptive on defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Defensive foul.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 18. Chicago passing it around. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Porter pulls it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Rollins. Guarded by Okoro. Outside, Green. Goes back up. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
White with it. Green picks him up. The three from Okoro. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Stolen by Giddey. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. And that's now 25 points for Kobe White.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And it's Antetokounmpo. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
For a guy his size, Giannis handles the rock very well, which makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Now here's Okoro. He's got 5. The three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And a nice finish on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 46.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Pass to White. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Porter gets the bucket.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Okoro outside. Back to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Will it go? Vucevic's shot is off. Vucevic against Turner. Soft touch off the glass. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Rollins. Now Turner. And here's Porter. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's White. 25 points in the game. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same.
Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
White with it. He's guarded by Porter. Poke loose. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Turner. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Milwaukee also changed it up. Kuzma's checked in for Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. That one misses for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Harris comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Porter Jr.
Gary Harris. Gary Trent Jr.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Williams passes to Jones. Clock at 6. Smith inside. Portis on him. Smith no good. Milwaukee has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Portis, the pass to Anthony. The floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
A nice shot by Smith. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip. His first shot attempt. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And the Bulls shooting 39% from the field in the third. Now here's White. He's got 25. Smith finds Jones. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And here's Anthony. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Trent outside. On the wing, Kuzma. Williams defending. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Inside. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Williams has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Now Anthony. Pass to Portis. Over Jones. Off target with a jump hook. Portis has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Dosunmu left side. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Well, the Bucks shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Portis with a screen on White. For 3, here's Harris. It's not going to go for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee, dominating on the glass. What a quarter. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Smith. Dosunmu is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Giddey in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Anthony with a bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Giddey. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Jones from outside. Nails it from 3.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Jones against Anthony. An open look for Portis. Nails the wide-open jumper. And that's now 7 points for Bobby Portis.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Smith passes to Jones. Offline with a 3. And here's Milwaukee now. Anthony outside. Back to Portis. Trent outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Fires in the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's a one-on-one situation.
And he got a good jump on the break, and Giddey finished it off nicely. That should juice him up.
Trent with it. On the money from 12 feet away. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Jones for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent outside. Here's Anthony. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Outside Giddey. Down low. Portis with the steal. Anthony with it. Guarded by Smith. Anthony against Smith. And Anthony slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Portis with a screen on Williams. Kuzma, the pass to Portis. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Giddey on the wing, guarded by Trent. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Harris down low. Williams defending. Portis outside. 3-pointer. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
Kuzma outside. Portis outside. And the Bucks miss again.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Giddey. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Here's Anthony. Kuzma outside. Portis with a screen on Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his home team better.
Giddey against Trent. Giddey passes to Williams. Back to Giddey. And the layup falls. Giddey's got 13 in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Jones against Anthony. Out to Harris. Here's the three. Hits the three-pointer.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Oh, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Dosunmu for three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Kuzma, the pass to Anthony. Out to Harris. Takes the three. Again, Harris missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. To the paint. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. The Bucks have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Pass to Harris. Now Portis. He's covered by Dosunmu. Portis, left side. The kick out to Kuzma. Trent for three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Jones. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Look at who's out there now for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams, and Okoro is subbed in for Dosunmu. Now here's Kuzma. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Blocked! Okoro outside. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. Defended by Jackson. The three from Okoro. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Portis, the pass to Jackson. Now Anthony, tipped. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Jones' shot is good.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Milwaukee leading by 23. Portis with a screen on Jones. Pass to Portis to stop the drought. Gets the 3 to fall. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Now, that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched it home with as much power as he could from Pete Giddey. Anthony grabs the board. Well, Milwaukee's shooting around 53% in the fourth. The 3 is up. Chicago grabs the miss. Uzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Up top, Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. Milwaukee in total control. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Kuzma outside. Pass to Portis. Anthony outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Jones, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Coffee, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jones hits them both. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anthony against Jones. Kuzma outside. Pure from 3-point range.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's White. Pass to Okoro. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Anthony outside. And And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, Miles, a shootout in the first half. Were you happy with the effort overall tonight?
Yeah, no, the effort was great most of the night. I think that no team was playing defense in the beginning, so second half, I think we came out there and really established our defense, which we needed to do.
And you have to work on getting your team going earlier in the next matchup. Congrats on the win, though, tonight.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.